Absolutely.
And that's not even taken
Okay, we got Giants on defense. We got Navi on attack.
Yeah. This year as a whole, we've already talked about
just
how
the solo sheriffs
time and kind of sacrificing 2 weeks of stage 1, but they've just gone from strength to strength.
And I do have to look towards the likes of
an upgrade abyss for Icebox and champs. Yeah, I think that's fair. It would hard to be a downgrade from Iceboxes. Pretty hard to do. Contact into flash into swing.
On the other side, I don't think we can sing Rook's praise enough. And Alex looking to revitalize. However, we're into things. And Cloud going for a ghastly fight. And loses out to Angel,
I'm surprised no one else is swinging on the back of that.
And now back in. This feels a little bit
that felt so weird, but still.
Scrappy to kick off the pistol round
that
here,
was really scrappy.
Navi the ones to benefit on the back of that now, find themselves
Noodles in a bowl. Thank you so much. I appreciate that on YouTube chat. Absolute banger games today. You are not wrong.
And look, we could talk all day about
little cubby to plant on this one as well.
Navi, right?
Yeah, not too many reps for Giant X as well, considering the map pool and the change here. It's
all means he can get out as well. Dude, look at the extra damage on this.
Navi are going to lean heavily into here. Clean up is perfect.
This was a nice, easy pistol for them.
And it feels like Icebox has kind of heralded the return of
I don't know if the two from Giants were fighting together.
Alex having this level of impact too. He's been a really great addition. Feeling like a little bit more
Angel did good, man. His crouch meant that the kill was an instant, and then it got a little weird.
Because it's been Rook 6 times, but Xiao's been great.
I'm sitting here being one of the biggest critics of Xiao this year. Again, I think because we know what the peak looks like,
I think it's valid.
Not really delivered consistently.
It's only been playoffs that he's been playing good, and even then it was only kind of.
As of late, certainly been.
Well, no, I guess that was the whole of playoffs.
To be honest.
And something else in this, I think my mind goes back to, especially the Heretics game for Navi, the one just passed. Angel having a really good showing even on the Sova as well. Like actually looking solid, looking well-rounded, looking very well prepped for their opponents.
Angel just remains one of those anomalies.
You can't... an analyst's nightmare trying to pin that man down. But again, I feel like this kind of personifies what
Knife
Navi's
goes out early.
Well. So by all rights,
if anyone's there, doesn't hit anyone,
right?
and they take all the space with it.
And then find room to make an argument. Oh, that's a wide old jump peak on that.
Yeah, I mean, but the knife just hit here, so he really doesn't think anyone's like close there.
Then Mike, your eyes look towards sunset.
I do enjoy watching Navi recently. I do think Navi have. And I mean this in the nicest way possible. I think they have the most basic calling, but I think that's good for where the game is.
Well, we're probably going to be looking towards
I think he does nothing too special, but I think it's just like it makes a lot of sense with what's going on. I think if anyone wants to try and learn how to be a caller, I would probably look at a lot of the Navi stuff. I think it just makes the most sense.
They overthink a little bit too much, coming with.
It's not like he's going for like incredible cancels, crazy like double fakes or anything like that. And I don't think the mid rounds like outrageous. But every single time I watch Navi, like it's just like simple but effective.
Angel and Hero both finding one, so cherry on top for Navi.
Yeah, keep all 3 guns on this.
No team comes in thinking, oh yeah, we're going to lose map 1, but certainly here, after the veto's done, I think GX are probably leaning towards the home stretch.
Does it mean it's readable?
So
they haven't enough ideas that I don't think it's readable.
Not a benefit, but if you come in thinking, well, our upset comes on Icebox, we get battered, cool, we can reset.
Spin on. And also something else he said was that Flick was kind of helping Cloud a little
Like I think you can get an idea of the style of how he's going to want to call, but I don't think you ever know what's actually going to be going down, because they do change it up enough.
Viper up against Fnatic, it was outstanding. So certainly our potential here into this one though, into that more interesting round. Let's see if Giant X can maybe get an early stand against Navi, who's been rather solid. Already off to a slow start after showing a little bit of presence on the A side.
Able to work a pick effectively in round 2. Now, Giant X probably don't want to entertain the possibility.
So let's keep an eye on this one, right? Little A pressure, question mark created into straight up B hit.
Let's have some utility in support, but
go wall to make sure the plant's easy. Everyone gets close and his contact goes out. Shock to break the molly. That's a little unlucky. And they broke the wall. Okay, now this gets a little bit harder. Do they break enough of the wall?
Yeah, it's bought a little bit of time for rotation.
Doesn't look like it.
Could be slightly
Dude, you
harder,
still might be able to just get a plant. Yeah, a bit of a mess up from Giants not breaking the wall properly here, in my opinion.
Invested, can Shao make it out? 38
Oi, 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 I see you. That was sick, bro. Oh, dude, another one?
Again, he's in the gauntlet, though. There's no
That's unlucky. He did good to get out of there and even give himself a chance.
Yellow mic is not going to be as easy.
That was a big play, though. That was a big play from him.
Flashes to work with here, but Angel.
Whoa, okay, Angel.
Angel on this map. He starts to kick into gear, but Gravino, the one who started
okay, Angel.
from NAVI.
The good thing with this is, right, because he stayed live over towards here, and they got like 2 of the they technically got 3 mollies, right? Killjoy molly, then he goes for the second attempt of the plant. He gets KO mollied, but he stays alive, and they have Gecko molly. Normally the molly's going to go to back yellow.
Absolutely everything.
They used all the mollies so that they would clear back yellow, so then they can just feel comfy getting there. So even though Shao's literally in this round just gone and planted, him staying alive just means that they don't have the mollies to clear yellow, which means that their retake's honestly not great.
So far so good for those two. Hero halfway. And it seems like a similar start.
Let's go.
Something the desk was talking about, though, the versatility of Ruxic, right? The outlaw play coming in. And I do feel like, I don't want to say tier 2 players, but players that got poached up to these sort of high-end teams brought some of that.
They've come from the trenches.
Yeah.
You call it flair. They're just ready to scrap.
But it does feel like they kind of got used to getting to the outlaw a little bit earlier because they had a little bit more time to kind of, I guess, assimilate themselves with it. Seen it with a couple of other players being very proficient in this, and it's a lovely characteristic to Ruxic, and a good chance for him to farm up here, build towards his ult, which is still just under half.
Every time they want to commit, every time a call gets made, I mean, the thing that I like at least is they do change up their calling style. I'm pretty sure they haven't had this turret thing all the time.
Gonna matter too much with the rest of Na'Vi on the other side of this wall.
Like, this would be a turret read for sure. You have to do is get mid-info as soon as any kind of pressure. 50-second mark. But again, we're just keeping it nice and simple.
These are so rough against the Sage because you don't actually have a chance to deal with this wall as Na'Vi picking up everything except for
It's nicely done from Na'Vi as well. They know that this kind of area is going to get util dumped. Everyone playing in front of it. That when you do swing, there's more people to cover you as well. They might have to do a timeout.
Na'Vi in the last couple of games looks like they are back.
Again, Na'Vi are just keeping it incredibly simple.
Want to see, obviously, with this composition,
and that's not a bad thing.
To send maybe Cloud or Flickless over early.
Now they got a Sova ult. They're up against the big buy rounds.
Na'Vi are able to waltz in
time and time again.
Yeah.
I feel like we've seen him try different. Sorry, he was trying different things. You know, you've seen him up close, kind of playing it, maybe on just on the eco short. We've seen him deeper on towards side, but he's just overwhelmed. If you've got 5 against you,
would you say learning from an IGL from Boaster would be a little bit harder?
Behind him, maybe that could be a bit of a difference
yes.
Now with the operator,
Boaster plays in a very regimented map control into like into 3 options. Whereas I feel like I do feel like Angel is a little bit of a simpler way of calling.
Observers, can we have a little glance? Thank you. Oh, no, wrong one. Thank you. There he is.
If he throws it away now, I'm going to be very upset.
Be fuming. Well, look, Boaster does it, so why can't he? Yeah? I mean, so far...
can't catch him on
I wanted to keep it simple though. Ooh, hold on. A little bit of info, and someone's close as well. Everyone dueling at the back, so they got a Sage res.
I probably made your life easier, at least for a couple of seconds.
Angel good for 3.
You reckon? He's on for the 3?
All day long.
That's a big shout. Right here. I mean, this is truly a treat, though, being fully on board with an Angel round. You don't get to see this often. This is premium sort of work for Sova's out there.
Dude, he's not going to be entering, surely, with an op.
Yeah. I mean,
well,
it's bold.
That's insanely bold.
Yeah,
she's not wrong.
I know if we switch off and go to what we should be watching,
he's getting a kill.
He'll get a kill.
And the observers will hate us.
Yeah, and they absolutely know as well. He's been suppressed. 20 seconds.
20
it feels
seconds.
Like I am watching Fnatic. Can he get that opener? And then I'll allow the observers out of their cage so far.
Oh, that's a big miss, dude. It's a lot of pressure on that one.
Now, under the gun. Need that wall to kick in, need to do something. Time is low, but the plant could come in. It doesn't.
Okay, very nice for Giants on this one. Couple of armor rebuys, but
not for me.
I mean, it was just a whole round that was based around getting a pick, and they just didn't get offered up a pick.
Well, a chance to find it,
to be fair, they did. Yeah, they actually did get a chance at the end.
I mean, this is where these sort of rounds do become a bit scrappy. A kill or two ahead of the wall going down, and some control towards site. So.
Nice! Good job! Nice, nice, good job.
Have to be conscious of the protocols.
Why? The hell?
Nah, I keep getting good auntie, and it's making me so upset. I can't handle it. But now we'll see if Na'Vi kind of fall back into what was working for them previously. Did they see Ara with the operator? I feel like they may have.
Yeah, you got a kill from heaven,
Right, yes, you're spot on. So that should be very much at the forefront of their minds. It looks like Na'Vi then looking to maybe pressure right up middle, putting Westside in the crosshairs.
Just kind of facing off here versus Alexi. And no confirmation on either side here.
Killjoy all. I mean, you would imagine this would be a simple round as well, but
this is a crucial engagement though, because it kind of opens up mid completely, and there are other bodies.
Break the turret. Try and take a spacing over towards middle. That's great though. Creates so much pressure over towards middle. So much so that they probably don't need to use the Killjoy on now. You can probably just save this for the afterplant. Yeah.
Evacuated by Cloud, doesn't really call out on his own. Maybe posture for that retake. Right call here, but Hero does have the
Tap of the spike. Wait for some kind of util.
Lovely tag through that
Tap
as well.
again, waiting for some more util.
There's the preemptive lockdown.
Okay. Okay. Well, at least they know he's not lurking anymore.
That feels like it's sewn this up.
I said that though, Na'Vi able to reset very comfortably here. I don't know if they're considering maybe finding something back through mid. Yeah, Angel still too deep on that, but obviously Giant X going to give this one up. With how quick Na'Vi, it looks as if they're going to try and catch them on this rotation back out through mid. Be able to hold on to this operator though.
Precious cargo at this point. But once again, Na'Vi displaying that they do have answers to this.
Roxic's
Cloud though.
Roxic's so good, man.
Like a headshot and then a body shot?
I don't know.
I didn't catch any other damage going on.
I do want to see that back. I'm sure we will.
Zytiger, is how I say your name? Thank you so much, man. Appreciate the 5 gifted. Thank you, thank you. Okay, you know what to do. I don't got gifted. Please ask Zytiger, say thank you. I appreciate you doing that, man. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Guy melted him.
Wow. I mean, it's insult to injury at that point, isn't it? You're thinking, right, we maybe got a grip on this retake here, could get a little involved. But also
I mean, probably.
Flickless 1 to 6. These two have
his stage 2. His stage 2, he's been. He's been oi, by the way.
I mean, that was by a fraction. But there's that res. It was in the pocket in the previous round.
Yeah, he hit a double though, right? Did he hit a double? Oh, yeah, he did hit a double and then he healed. Res heal.
Lexi toying with the idea of tube once more, but Na'Vi will retreat.
Has Roxic been top 10 so this stage 2? For sure.
Tuck in here with a stinger.
Yeah, he has. Which is crazy to say.
So aggressive here. Hero might have just spotted a pixel.
It's just true.
Oh yeah, now he has, yeah.
Oh, Ara. This default has been held really
he wins
well
that as well.
We see them kind of test early towards that slow work back, and we have seen more often not that execute on towards the B side.
I mean, a tail
the coach has got to be feeling weird about this round.
The slow default of Na'Vi, especially when there's 5
Napkin, thank you so much. Napkin, appreciate you.
Just playing into their
Thank you for the prime, mate. Thank you for doing that.
And it puts a lot on Flickless. Not been a great start for him yet, and for me, he was the standout. Loved what he was doing. It's not the map. Really, as we see Na'Vi back to business. I mean, it's just, it's perfect from Na'Vi. That's lovely from Cloud, though, after a quiet beginning, getting 2 kills quickly back.
Oh, it's big damage.
Yeah, taken down pretty low, 20 HP. I feel like it's unconfirmed damage, but Cloud's got a good idea.
It's almost.
Don't think that much is quite going to reach, but an individual spotted. You got to be careful here. I know they're up 5 to 1, but you don't want to open up a window. And the timing on that, it's heartbreaking for
the
Cloud.
reload.
The last one alive, and again with that operator, you kind of want to keep it.
going to be noted here.
And with the HPs, I feel like Navi will take that as well.
Heads up play to catch the reload there.
I do. It looks so convincing right now from them. They just
up.
won so many duels at middle here, though.
Had to wait out the wall to retreat as well. Rubinho's going to be rewarded here. At least we'll hold on to the operator. That scoreline worse and worse early on for Giant X.
Yeah, it's pretty condemning. I guess we do then need to start talking about the mental fortitude of trying to bring.
They're going to make a documentary about this guy. And Roxic.
So if it's going to be a fight back.
How old is Roxic? He's 18, right?
Round, but financially, where are they sat to?
Kind of crazy to be playing this good.
They can fashion a buy together, but it's certainly been missing in some areas. Yeah, just a little bit of leg.
Yeah, it's unlucky.
On both sides.
He's 21. Okay.
On display
Okay.
Absolute harlots in the building. 30 seconds left.
Again, Giant X just, I mean, on the back of Ara, really. This is the game plan to re-aggress on the back of that res. I mean, there's no pressure elsewhere on the map, so.
You got the hero up on this one. Next round should be pretty convincing because of the ults. I will say, if he gets the kill, obviously that he can throw the gun away and they can
here in round 8.
Pop knives.
Obviously, Ara gonna sit as deep as possible with that operator.
Take flight.
Now, this previously a point for Navi to manipulate in their favor, and once more it's Grabinho.
The knife went in and didn't hit anyone, so they might not think anyone actually followed that up.
Well. I mean, West Side.
Inside one over towards B.
Brazil's least favorite scoreline.
Little fake over towards A. It's a little scary to do this against the eco for sure.
Feels like it's a fake anyway.
Well, they've got plenty of ults to throw into this if they can get an upgrade or two.
I think they called it well though. They found the op as well. Dude, I don't think he needs to commit there.
There's a chance.
Yeah.
Should be a weapon, I imagine, on that too. I'm not 100% sure. I actually didn't clock it at the beginning, but it feels like there could be. But as it stands, they're now understanding what's going on. The penny has dropped. It's over towards B we go.
It's very bold, man, this one.
So much space, though.
This is a potential gun.
Yeah. Okay, third time of asking. He's fine for it. 32 HP. He's done his work. Doesn't need to do much more. Slip back into the post, but outstays his welcome.
He's popped knives and hasn't thrown anyone else the gun, so it's like
now in a 3v3, but Angel
they have nothing.
has found Flickless.
Okay, 2 left alive. It's going to be time to try and get out again. It just feels like this is fated to be saved. Hero gonna fall, but that scoreline.
Not again.
Surely not going to have 2 of these in one day.
I was going to say.
Shao not going to let it happen.
Again.
As Navi.
Well, it's an insanely rough stuff for Giants, but they got so many ults that they should at least be winning this round.
I gotta say, it feels like they're almost coasting through
I just feel like Giants are getting so wrecked at the moment. It's very nice from Navi, man. It's just what we've been seeing the whole time. It's Roxic playing great. This was probably a little bit too much, but he bailed himself out of the situation. It's just nice calling from Angel.
Well done. They even wasted KO ulti for this.
Yeah, the KO ult pop was weird.
The Giant X just don't really have a response for this pace that Navi are employing once more. Now back
Poor
on the
Desp, man.
We're getting a little more curious.
Look at what's going on.
Deeper exploration here.
I think they've just let him off the leash, haven't they? It almost feels frustrating to be stuck, but he's cleared again. Protocol list too good for Navi.
And a weird arrow as well, just for that purpose.
It's nice they've got such a good read on this as well. It feels like we are seeing the best from Navi in these ways. Roxic, I mean, that's a little too far. Went from the fire into the frying pan and then lost his life. Cleared on the corner is Cloud as Angel just throws his body into this.
Oh, nice shot. Dude, look at Angel's confidence though. Why is he just chilling?
Not going to be a res available here. This Giant X now with an advantage here.
First time it feels like we've said that.
Yeah, they got double molly to delay on this as well, though. It's a good plan over towards Heaven.
2 nanos, that's about it in terms of
Surprise Hero hasn't thrown a nano yet. Yeah, there we go.
Just got sent in, I think.
Nano goes out.
Just got burned.
Just
there it is. Buys a little bit of time, and Alex, he does go down. Okay.
Molly gets shot. Not much delay on this.
Yep. This should be safe. It is. Yeah. enough bodies to kind of throw into the line of fire. And Giant X will make it up to 2 at least.
Second time they're able to really put up some resistance here. Ahead of the plant coming through, and that's it's on A once more. Struggled to do the same thing on B, so looking for a game plan towards mid.
Dude, he nearly got the most insane timing.
Previously, it's a beautiful shot from Ara. I mean, Alexi exploring towards Tube.
Enemy remaining.
Okay.
Let's go, let's go, guys.
Couple signs of life. Just need a lot more though, don't you? You know, Navi aren't just that one
Yeah,
side.
I need to get a couple
I
more.
mean, it's not black and white, right? Navi aren't necessarily
Angel's got another ult on this.
some of these extremities, but when that moment in the round comes, you can see Giant X just aren't in a position to do almost anything.
I was going to say, mate, don't have the most HP. The turret would
Clearing through middle at the start.
take you.
Little heal back. So Alexi in full condition.
Knife goes over towards middle with the smoke as well to see if anyone's actually through tube, so they get the info that no one's pushed through tube. But now this smoke gets popped, there is just pressure over towards mid for sure.
It's going to be Flickless on this side, joined by Cloud.
Now, in contrast to the previous, they have the Pit and the Hunter's Fury, so the two players.
Yeah, gotta be careful of this drone.
In round
I
9.
mean, is the KO just not
here.
dead?
Oh,
Hello.
drone not dealt with. It's going to spot out Flickless. He's forced into the open, but not punished just yet.
No, but the dart's just back up now for Angel. That can come in here. That's going to make it harder for Flickless, but he's fine. Stands his ground and takes down a no!
Ah, he did incredible.
That's the mechanical capability I wanted to see, but it doesn't seem like it might matter. There's only 2 left alive for Giant X. Ara and Westside trying to pick up the pieces that were shattered earlier, but the plant in for Navi and Westside caught on the angle. Ruxic rewarded, and it feels like Ara's been here before, Mike.
Yeah. Hold on to the operator once more. Again, it's Navi kind of making all the right decisions on their way towards the site.
Insanely one-sided, but it is an icebox,
I don't
so
want to say
anything can happen.
but they're given these opening duels. It's bizarre to see them just back away from them. Right, like I said, as soon as the wall goes down, Xiao's going to throw his life.
I mean, they're dodging it pretty
There's
well.
nothing left for him to really do. If he's not the one planting, he's going forwards.
Yep.
Only been the round before where they actually kind of went to where he was.
Mentally switched into this game yet.
Well, like I said, it's one of those things that I'm considering Giant X's reps on Icebox.
I guess he found some middle earlier, but
again, it's a real test of the protocols and timings in terms of looking to flood site ahead of the plant coming through, how to approach the wall, the different walls they're putting in. Flickless does fantastically well here.
that second shot is lovely from him.
But again, Ruxic just ever present, it feels like. And you're right, it is the overall
Spooker with the 14 mums. Thank you so much for the tier 1, man. I appreciate that also.
Protocols down right.
Thank you for doing that.
The T's, dotting the I's, but still, it's no surprise to see Ruxic towards the top in this lobby.
Currently sitting at 12 and 5 in a standout individual for Navi. Again, I think I'd back this down. Probably the best Viper in the world right now, pound for pound.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Again, we'll hopefully be able to test it on the international stage.
See, that's where
you don't get it to say until you've
been
got
there.
106,
yeah, exactly. I think that's
163 damage per round average.
It's easy to do it regionally, but doing it against everyone who's good is a whole different kettle.
In the whole of stage 2.
Never quite make it to that same level.
I'm definitely on board.
You and me both. You and me both, but there's only so many tickets remaining, so
that's so insane.
So far, so good though. 8-2. They're looking like they're handling Giant X well. Obviously, we know that BDL will be waiting, watching this one. Eyes trained on the result.
Didn't hit the quota there. Ruxic as well. 0.93 kills per round. The only non-duelist player in stage 2 globally to have over 0.85. That is
very impressive.
Bonkers.
Yeah, he's an incredibly impressive player.
Which again, you take the name away, but it's not a name you'd probably put in the mix at the start of this year, or at the start of this stage even.
For sure.
No, it was there was a few that was kind of
I mean, he was always good in tier 2, but if
own.
anything, he's leveled up.
And let's see if there's been any changes here. What is the adopted new look? A deeper line for Ara, but not a solo endeavor.
It's a very late timeout in the half here.
Yeah.
Obviously, in terms of damage control, you'd love to be able to find an 8-4 half. Best of
Especially with the timeout, Navi just thinking that they're gonna do some kind of aggro.
Na'Vi
They haven't taken
anticipating a
any
total
map
switch
control
up
here.
from
It's
Giant
pretty much
X,
just
but
going to be a 50-second gamble as
comes
to
of
where
it.
they want to go.
We'll at least note West Side or somebody's presence on the back of dealing with that nano as well. Well, certainly for sure now.
And while this happens, Grabinho
Man,
is going to be hearing, I think, that jump
Do
spot,
they-
hence the free fire on the corner, but
feels like
he's
they
been
have a bit of
struggling to hold
a
this.
bit
It's
of
not
an
been a
idea
fun
of where
game
they
for
like
him.
to play off of turrets.
Falling
As soon as
back
he
to
sees
yellow
that turret
for
into
that
call
secondary
over
position.
towards
He's
B,
dodged it a couple of times, but
knows
there's
that
no
to lean
direction
over
forward.
towards
Yes, I mean,
B side,
you could
maybe a
argue
shock
West
over
Side trying
towards
to help out
default.
a little, but it
Rotate
is
goes in.
Grabinho
It's a
once
great
again on an
flash.
island. This
But
time,
dude, that smoke
no
just
different
covers it.
outcome. Cleared by Hero in the plant now, looking locked in. Fragment goes through, but West Side waiting. Plant's now in. Shao
Yeah,
can
Shao's
off
to
the
set
leash.
the
He does have
impossible
that res
task
if
again.
required, but the only one to really draw blood is Flickless.
Shao staying up close and personal as well. Try and retreat now. Does
Holy.
actually get away. The timing on the wall was perfect here.
That was nuts.
Very impressive. Yeah, a little bit of chip damage here and there, but not enough to really look to outdo the
Player standing.
standard outcome
Huge,
by now.
man.
Na'Vi and these post plants
Yeah, they just look great.
super solid in their work.
Fabinho's just had his hands full most of these rounds. As Na'Vi set their sights on
Viper,
B.
yeah, I mean, popped wall up for a little bit.
And you
Molly
can see
went
the
out
great
as well.
purchase. Guardians, odds and ends. But look, we kind of knew how Icebox was going to go. This has been
One enemy remaining.
the, I guess, cornerstone for Na'Vi to build back from. This has been a light in what has been on occasion a dark tunnel, but playoffs has looked good for them. But this has been one of the best, so don't think this is over yet. And Giant X, they're not going to be delusional about this either. They know what
Like I said,
they're walking
they're
into.
probably very, very realistic about the veto coming into this.
Absolutely.
Toxin screen down.
Looking for something the first time we've seen real aggression here from Giant X.
Especially on
They're
this
going to
side.
be, yeah, noted.
Oh,
Sick.
Dude,
that's a
he gets
headshot
another
retreat as
fadeaway
well.
dink.
Nah, that's
As if he sees the
ridiculous.
other and he just
Wow.
wants to go for it as
You're
well.
lucky to be alive. And that's, I guess, what
The
happens if you try and
confidence,
go
he
aggressive.
actually just
Right, you just get slapped
genuinely
back,
believes
rotate
he's way better than
does
everyone
go
else.
down. Okay.
You can
Maybe
tell with
there's
how he
some life in
plays.
them yet.
We have the res, so they kind of have to police this body. Oh, the knife. Yeah, actually connected on anybody there.
Ooh, but Flickless still doing damage. Mechanically nasty. Gonna pop the ult and try and hinder
I guess
progress
I'd res as
already,
well.
though. Alex is gonna be. Oh,
Ooh.
Flickless! Yeah, oh, what the hell
Okay.
is going on? We got a frag moving
Oh,
on
and the
both
covers
sides.
there as
And hell,
well.
even
Man,
Angel fancies
Jesus,
a little
man, look
goal
at
on
him
this
go.
one. Flickless brought to the knees, nothing left to do but die.
Got West Side though. Unnoted here, and as they try
Oh!
and deal with
Nice
the
shot.
body, West Side's found one.
All right,
I
you
mean,
gotta
Alex
go
is low.
huge in this.
Ooh,
That's
insanely
exceptional.
doable.
One more. Alexi playing it well, 20 HP, but he's trying to test him, toy with him. Nice try, but he wants that plant now. He wants the time on his side, but that gap is closing. Alexi can't handle it.
Nice
West
little
Side.
1v3.
Heroics individually to keep the scoreline.
That's what they need,
from
though,
being a
to get him
tragedy
over
for
the
Giant
line.
X.
A 3K just to put 3 on the board. A Red Bull clutch nonetheless from West Side. The star players for Giant X.
Copy kill.
See if Giant X can make a recovery here in the second half.
Hey, look how insane that is. He gets that first kill so fast.
Spike down B.
Yeah, let me just. West Side, yeah, West Side was a beast in tier 2 and honestly still has been a beast. I'm pretty sure Giants will keep this team no matter what. It's like the best they've done since 2023. Since Rhyme, yeah. Was it Rhyme? Was Rhyme still in them at 2023? He was, right? Yeah, end of 2023 he left. Don't want to see any change in Giants. Nah, it kind of feels like it's working well for them. I could understand if they did, but they probably won't. That sign say I flew from the UK to see Heretics against Fnatic.
Flights
That's
weren't
a classic.
too expensive. 93 though.
No refunds.
No, the Ryanair special.
Not an EMEA.
No, absolutely not. 9-3 though on the half. Look, this has been, as said, to ad nauseum by now, but a very good map for NAVI. So seeing this sort of scoreline, not all that surprising. But for GiantX, they still want to make a stand here.
They're able to shrug it off.
Well, this is done fast with a pistol.
Find some sort of response or some positives to bring into potentially the rest of this, but pistol on the board.
It's Alicia, thank you for the prime as well. Appreciate the 4 months. Thank you for doing that.
Good if Navi wins his pistol though, it kind of gets, you know, wrapped up bow on it,
If they get the pistol, it's so done. Unless there's a plant, obviously, then they can force it.
Should have spotted a player up towards, I should have seen him in towards Nest there, but
Wall gets invested. 5 and retake on this one. Angel has double
and
shocks.
Aura taking a lot of damage for that.
Definitely a shock dart coming in as well, but
Plant
found it's open up in Nest here, so contingencies in place for GiantX here, and a full 5v5.
Yeah, going to be nice and messy. Westside carrying on his story. Shao going to find Aura.
It's a little scary. Everyone's going to play close, but just purely because of the pressure of the wall.
Rubinho goes down and Wall's in play. Pops that up as a forward shield, but Flick
Oh no.
fumbled his lines
Oh,
here.
boy.
His hero trying to live up to the moniker. 6 bullets now back in play. 2 already in the round. And you're right, you can hear it. Hero's got to make a move on this one, and well, Westside knows his lines here.
Oh. Nah, it's fine.
It should be fine.
Yeah, played
Yeah,
fine.
all good.
Close.
Got a little nervous. Should be fine. Westside did all right. There's a window, maybe.
Maybe a window.
Small window.
Okay, are they going to do the Pips in Classic, man? The Pips in Classic on this map is just A all the time until it fails. And it has to fail twice in a row.
Yeah.
For GiantX to have to make a move. There's a chance here even to line these up.
Good
Cloud
job,
actually
guys.
takes a step
He's
back
in
in
big,
front.
guys. He's in.
I mean, Westside's
Yeah,
having
looks
a game.
like it.
12 to 11, doing quite nicely for himself. Top of the board for the Giant
It
side.
is the Pips in
Westside
Classic.
comes out, Outlaw in Ferrara, and just that Marshall on the other side. And we've got the, I mean, you can tell the Angels, the IGL, can't you?
All
Vintage
5 and
stack.
yeah, nobody there on the other side. GiantX scratching their heads almost, approaching A. Haven't made a sound. Well, they have. Plant will come through once more.
Spike planted.
Go. All good. Ticking the box. No, the box is getting unticked. It should be okay, but Ruka gets plucked out of the air as Alex trying to do what he can, gonna be found. All
Alright,
good.
not too
Losing
bad.
2,
I
mean,
imagine
it's
they're
not
doing it
perfect
again.
to take
Does
those
Aura
at this
throw
point.
his gun
5-9
away to someone else,
scoreline looking
maybe?
far more respectable now.
A couple more and Navi might start sweating a little bit. Certainly approaching this half a little differently to how Navi did. Pace here. Keep us on the edge of our seats in map 1.
Oh, hold up, a little B. Damn, dude.
It's tough coming after that first
We're
game, isn't it?
changing. We're changing it up.
You know what? It could heat up here.
Frugal in terms
The
of the
Pipson
purchase,
versus
though,
me
from
matchup
GiantX.
back in the day. I think
Still down
we,
on
I think
share, so
we did alright.
desperate to
He used
establish
to always steal
big
comps
cushion.
because I watched quite a
play on.
lot. He would steal like everything down to the
Round
pistol
3.
rounds. So it ended up being.
So we saw how
Pretty good
Mourinho
for us a lot of the
was struggling to
times.
hold this down on his own, but Ruxic
I
has
remember
been
when we
masterclass
played them in a
after
half. I just
masterclass
called what their
feels like.
pistol
Let's
was
see how
going
he
to be.
handles this.
With like
So far, help
3-person
out by
stack
Hero. They're gonna
garage.
get his man. He seems to get
on
one
Haven.
every single round statistically, also backed up by that.
It's in a
4v3
it's in a
advantage
it's
is
in a
certainly theirs.
YouTube
Plant
video somewhere.
looking to try and go down. Kind of feels won and lost on Aura's value, but he's been
Yeah.
spotted.
He's in an awkward position now. Does he commit? Dig his heels in. The flash is
Last
perfect,
player
but Hero
standing.
and Alexi both find kills. And Hero
Okay, that's convincing.
flickless as well.
Let's go back to A.
And another one where Navi barely breaking a sweat.
Good shot. Isus, thank you so much for the prime. Appreciate the 5 months. Thank you.
The difference felt night and day between Rooksic's comfortability.
You seen that video? Dude, it's somewhere in the liquid.
Players coming towards you, and then you flip the script and saw how much Rubinho was struggling on the other side.
Not sure I ever beat him on Icebox though. You always knew what they were going to do on Icebox, and they would just run it down 5-person on A and just beat you every time somehow.
This is gonna be uphill.
Even if you knew it was coming, it was a nightmare.
Again, an example of almost the comp diff. Giant X can't really just run up and kind of do these drive-by plants and reset back to safety, and actually vice versa. Even if you're playing versus a Sage on the attack, you couldn't do the same. But
okay, this is it. This is it for Giants.
it's important to see
Recon goes aggro over towards A, doesn't get shot.
Numbers, play the advantage, and so to get some double digits. Are up. Forced away early here.
But testing the waters. NAVI, I mean,
what's my head-to-head against Angel? I'm pretty sure they owned me.
Any possible biff at the beginning.
FPX have a
FPX
had our number, man. They changed up too much. We would design these strat, and then it just turns up that they change their stuff every single time that you just waste all your time. We stopped anti-stratting just because it was just like there'd be no point. FPX, yeah, FPX were hard to play against.
Down there.
Doing Bro's an Angel, man. Two beasts.
Off of this. Yeah, he does thrive down there. Almost played in off of the spot, it looked like, from Alexic, but it's just lovely. They know exactly how they want to approach it.
Really.
Beautifully handled. And Giant X just look a little lost in this, but it is a 1v2.
Dude, Navi is better on this map.
For Cloud, but Hero solid as ever.
Things up, and with
didn't even get a plant, so it doesn't make their money any better. 3, well, they're sitting around 3-1, 3-3.
String something together. We're forced back down to an awkward purchase on the back of this, but beautiful cleanup once more from Navi.
I love that little high-low setup. Again, kind of all eyes on Alexi there, allowing Angel then just to swing in, take down 2, and it's shattered the bank, Mike.
It has, yeah. Like I said, it's, I mean, not even a real rifle in here. Gonna take something across
straight back to the A spams.
Hunter's Fury here, lockdown available, 1 away from the res for Shout. Navi in total control of this second half. Fury gonna get posted from afar, actually. He's gonna force Giant X forwards. I think Angel got a single tag here.
Didn't get anything for that.
He loves playing on like a knife's edge sort of stuff. He really wanted to keep that
Shao just looks like Shao looks in trouble, and everyone's dueling to go save him. There's 4 HP Hero. Shao doesn't feel comfy to get his heal out. There we go. Dude, he healed himself and not Hero.
Couldn't quite connect. And the res gonna come through. This is putting West Side in a huge clutch. These 3 more would have to get 6 in a round, and it's just not happening.
So funny. They're next to each other.
And this
Well,
but Navi
just knew that he was going to be fine.
Closing out map 1.
It's only the Hunter's Fury. Actually, the Reds came through as well from Shout.
Yeah.
My mistake. Can have tools available now. Bladestorm in hand also. Looks like just 2 away from the pit, so chance to still see it.
Enemy, your 1 enemy remains. You will
You can't see the West Side is trying here. He really is, but that singular effort not going to be enough, if I'm honest. I mean, it's just been
the head-to-head against Mixwell. Dude, the stats are a little bit scuffed just purely because we were winning everything within the first 3 months, and he was like, his team would always make it to finals, and he was pretty much playing in a mixed team, so it wasn't really fair. We're just bashing on mixed teams.
Now I'm going to try and clear some space here. Not necessarily gain a lot off that, but
that was quick.
Yeah.
All right, Ara, that's a couple more of those. Oh, we might be into something.
Very weird engagement here, Shout. Onto West Side and Tube.
And it feels really uncomfortable to hold this side.
Dude, the duels over towards mid are wild right now.
Might get caught here.
Yeah, I mean, West Side does. Hero spins on a dime.
Can't believe 1 out on that one. No one to help this guy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Third go with it.
Guys, I want to replay.
What a
on that.
classic.
Every angle.
I don't.
No, show me it. Even if it's the win. Angel and Hero. Surely this one's going to be fine. It's on Angel in a 1v2 clutch. Suppressed on knife. Dizzy blinded. Yeah, there's no coming out of it. All good. We get the replay we desired. Giant X holding on. Mike, break this down for me from an analytical perspective.
No, you really wanted to see it again.
I do, but only for your thoughts.
They're not great.
Here we are. Yeah. 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 It's clean.
We're on the boat
Oh,
for
look
replay.
at this.
Oh boy.
You can't call it a booster replay.
But
That's foul.
I didn't label it that.
What do you mean? You just said it.
That was a. You remember the Ascent game?
Nah, man, that's crazy work. That's crazy.
But that was the first time we saw the slow-mos.
Navi have taken that as an insult. They want this done. They want this map
Whoa.
sorted in the books.
Oh boy, with that kill, that's pretty much it cemented.
It's not worked out.
Zytiga, thank you so much, man. Appreciate the 10 gifted. You did 5 earlier, 10 right now. Thank you for doing that, bro. Appreciate the 15 gifted today, mate. Thank you for the support. Chat, you know what to do. Keep spamming that oiler slug.
Got to find something here.
If anyone got gifted, please at Zytiga, say thank you.
Cross of the spike and get a plant.
Yeah, they gotta go hunting.
Did it early on here. NAVI can stack up here. They've looked.
God, I'm so glad this map's going out, man.
Cloud and Flickless. Flickless is going to need something like that.
That is a nice little flash. Nice little double flash combo. Okay, it was convincing though. It was very, very convincing for them. They look great. They're just better on this map, no doubt.
This is what we expected to see here on Icebox. The question then